The preseason is over for the Jets following their 32-24 victory over the Giants on Saturday. Let's break down some player performances for Gang Green in the preseason finale while also looking ahead to the regular season. We're going to do that with the great Jets beat writer from the New York Post. His name is Brian Costello, and he joins me now. Brian, you got to be happy the preseason is over. For you, it's been a long one, 4 preseason games. I know it's been a long one. How you doing?
Yeah, almost 6 weeks, Dexter. It's been a long training camp and preseason. Happy that it's over and ready to get the regular season started. Unfortunately, we have now this 2-week break before the regular season. I wish it was tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure you do wish it was starting tomorrow. 2 more weeks until the regular season gets kicked off for the Jets. We'll talk about that. All right, Jets fans, they got their first look at Aaron Rodgers under center in green and white at MetLife Stadium on Saturday. What did you make of his performance in the preseason finale?
He walked off the field, Dexter. That's all you had to see. You know, you just didn't want him to get hurt out there. So I thought he accomplished exactly what the Jets wanted him to. Got to go through a dress rehearsal. Obviously made a great pass to Garrett Wilson for the touchdown. Was out there with the team and didn't get hit. So that's all you could ask for from the preseason performance for Aaron Rodgers.
That's all you can ask for. He came in, he played, he was able to get off the field healthy. That's what Jets fans want to see because against the Giants, they've had some bad luck when it comes to quarterbacks getting injured in that final preseason game, or the annual preseason game, I should say, that they play each year. Also got to talk about Mekhi Becton here, Brian. He got the start at right tackle against the Giants. He's won the starting job. What do you make of what Becton has been able to accomplish this training camp? And is him at right tackle the right move for the Jets O-line?
He's really come on, Dexter, in the last few weeks and, come back from that knee injury that cost him last season. I was skeptical early in training camp that he would have a starting job, but, I think it's the right move, Dexter, simply because the other guys did not grab the job. Billy Turner, Max Mitchell did not have good preseasons, did not have good training camp. So I think that's, I think the Jets would have been happy we have Becton as the backup swing tackle. But when Billy Turner and Max Mitchell looked like they did, I think they realized, hey, we got to give Becton a shot here. I'm not sure the Jets have faith that he can play 70 snaps in a game and play that consistently week in and week out. We have to see that. He's going to, I think he's going to be gassed in that first week, Dexter. He hasn't played a full game since 2020. But to me, the Jets really didn't have an option here. The other guys just were not very good, and Becton has the highest ceiling in the group.
Yeah, it's got the highest ceiling out of all those guys. His conditioning, as you mentioned there, Brian, something to keep an eye on as we go forward towards the regular season.
And that's not a shot, Dexter. I know conditioning's been a topic of it. It's not anything about him not being in shape. He's in great shape.
Right. He's been in great shape.
When you haven't played football in 3 years, 2020, last time you played a full game, that's a different world when you're out there playing 70 snaps than 25 snaps in the preseason. So that's really what I'm referring to.
Right, that's what we're referring to. He had lost a bunch of weight, 50 pounds, coming into this training camp. And right, it's about the conditioning for him as he moves forward going into the regular season. And Brian, looking ahead to the regular season, wanted to ask you this about the running backs, because with Michael Carter, he hasn't shown much in the preseason, along with Dalvin Cook, not practicing with the team yet, and then Breece Hall, he's barely practiced. Should Jets fans be concerned about the team's running game heading into the regular season?
Yeah, I think it's going to take a little while, Dexter, for the running game to get going. You just mentioned the running backs, and then you talk about the offensive line. The starting offensive line has not taken a snap together yet because Dwayne Brown hasn't been in team drills. So I think that's going to happen this week, and they'll have they'll have 6 practices together before the first game. But the offensive line hasn't worked together. The running backs, Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook are going to be their top 2 running backs. Hall just returned to practice 2 weeks ago, didn't play any preseason games. Cook hasn't practiced with the Jets yet. That'll happen this week. So I think it might take a little while for them to find their footing in the running game. Now, I don't think it's going to be a problem all year. I think they'll eventually find it. But, these first 3-4 games, it might be tough sledding for them.
It might be tough sledding. We'll see how that goes. Jets, they open up their season on couple of weeks, 2 weeks from today. If I'm recording this against the Bills, that should be an interesting one. Brian Costello, the great beat writer for the New York Post, he cannot wait for the regular season to start. He will have a season preview coming out soon on nypost.com. I know everybody cannot wait to read that. Brian, thank you for the time. The preseason is over. We will talk soon as we get closer to the regular season. Thanks, man.
All right, Dex. Thank you.